I thought Team USA looked wonderful at the trials. There were quite a few mistakes, little kind of like execution mistakes. I think just getting those nerves out, you could kind of see girls were getting their rhythm. They're also trying to get over a lot of injuries, which was really, really unfortunate to see. There were three back-to-back major injuries that took three top competitors out of the competition, which I think kind of shook the whole competition field. And you kind of got to see those nerves and that heartbreak ease its way out of the competitors as the competition went on. The US is sending its oldest team, I think, in history, which is wild. And four of those girls are actually repeats from Tokyo, something we have never seen before. And I think that's just a huge testament to the systematic like change we've seen in USA Gymnastics. I feel like USA Gymnastics for a very, very long time had a culture of being toxic. And they had this survival of the fittest mentality, which usually meant the youngest. They didn't encourage the longevity of the athletes. The new governing body, the new president, everybody that's now working at USA Gymnastics, I truly think is preserving the longevity of athletes, and you're seeing it. They're they're coming back, they're competing stronger than ever, and they're feeling like they're supported as older athletes, which is making for a really, really strong team. I honestly think every single gymnast going for the Team USA women's team is going to have a huge year. You have Suni Lee, who's returning after having the most amazing Olympics in Tokyo, becoming the all around champion, to then having these health issues that she's had to deal with in the past 3 years, being told she might never do gymnastics again, to now being back and being on the team. I think she is a very, very strong contender for medals across the board. You have Jade Carey, who's a multiple time world champion on vault, multiple medalist on floor, who also is a strong contender for medals. Then you have Jordan Chiles, who is rock solid and a fierce competitor. I would say she's a strong contender for any medal as well. One big up and comer to keep your eye on is Hesley Rivera. She made the fifth spot for the competition squad. She is adorable. She is rock solid and consistent. She has very strong coaches. The Lukens, they're very wise and experienced, but she is adorable. And I think she will really bring great scores to the team and the team all around. And then Simone Biles is Simone Biles. She is the greatest of all time. And I think she will be the greatest our sport ever sees. I don't think she has literally anything to prove. So this is for herself and for the team. I think she looked phenomenal at Olympic trials. There were execution mistakes, which were seen across the board, but it's better to happen at Olympic trials than at the Olympics. I think she has the capability to medal on every single event, team all around and all four individuals. I do think our strongest competition for the gold medal will come on the bars and beam. China looks really, really strong there. But again, you never know what can happen during the day of competition. People can have good days and bad days. And if everyone hits, if she does what she's capable of, I think six gold medals is possible. I would say these games feel interesting to me because I think for the first time in gymnastics history in Tokyo, the world, like our competition squad proved that anything can happen. We were learned for the very first time in such a real way that all of these girls are human beings and they're not machines. And so I think it makes it a little bit more anxious for the world watching. And I think for me, I always want to reserve myself from saying like it's ours to lose because the Olympics it's the most magnified like stage in the entire world. Anything can happen. I will say we are a very, very strong team going in this year, and as we always are. And I think having the expertise, the experience, the wisdom of the girls repeating from Tokyo, their age, just their knowledge, the coaching, I do think we're very strong.